Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller prospecting, and it's Thursday Night Gold Panning Fever episode number 46. So let's catch up on some chat first and foremost. See, it's been busy as always. Vendetta, how's it going? Bob's Pistols. Monty Wilson. I don't know what's wrong with me. Benji813, how's it going, Benji? Chris V, Raymond. Hey, Jordan, how's it going? Ken Whalen. Guido's in the house. KC Sring. AU family prospecting and silver stacking. My tongue is just not working today. Good to see you, AU. Good to see you. Brian Stevens, even if you missed the show. Thank you very much, Guido. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Chris W., as well as Chris V. are in the house. Tiffy K. Stephen LeBlanc. Yada 99, Wisconsin Gold Rush, how's it going? Joey Brown, Brian McCloskey, so many people here. AC Snyder, Carl Ordaway. Hey Donna, how you doing? Anybody else I missed? Dave B, Michael Henderson, Shane. Hey Shane, how's it going? I saw your message from yesterday. Sean Sparks, Larry Chauncey. Hey Josh Ortiz, hopefully the wife is feeling better. Hey, CJ, thank you very much. Thank you very much, CJ. I really appreciate that. William Pulley. Hopefully everyone's doing good. I saw gold is back up to $60 a gram. That's nice. I hope it stays right around there. I think $60 is probably the perfect price. I mean, I'm not going to complain if it shoots well up, but, higher gold is the better, I guess, if you have some. I don't really have any, but, if it stays around 60, I think that's the perfect price for buying Paydirt. If you're investing, you, of course, want it higher. Vendetta, I'm not. I got it in my hands. So, just finished shooting a video for you, Vendetta. Or not for you, but a review of you. So... just finished it up like 2 hours ago. There you go. Hey, William Knoll. How's it going? John Henry. There you go. Message has now been pinned at the top. So you can go to the top and... I think it's been pinned. Nope. Yeah, it's been pinned. So you can go to the top, go to the hidden video, and leave one comment. I'm not going to tell you if the bag was any good or not, Vendetta, but, your original review, I looked it up. I think I scored you a 9.6 or a 9.7, so, I think it'll be, what kind of review it'll be. But I'm going to try and visit all the sellers from last year that were pretty decent. So... oh, why is my chat box going crazy? Hey, Merritt Outdoors, how's it going? Charles King. So, hopefully everyone's doing good tonight. You're going to have a good weekend. Been finding good gold and all that. So tonight we're going to be going through some more BetterPans. So, I marked the bag, half gram, but I was looking through my records and I couldn't find that I bought a half gram bag, but I don't know. So it might be a quarter gram. I do have records showing that I bought 2 quarter gram bags, but I have both of those there. So I don't know what this bag is. I'm guessing it's a half gram bag that I bought through a different secret shopper or I just didn't write my notes right. So I think originally I was going to review the half gram bag and then do the Thursday show with a quarter gram bag. But then later on, I think I changed it to the 1 gram bag I reviewed Monday. So I think tonight's a half gram bag. We'll find out at the end. Guessing half gram, 3/4 of a pound. Hey, Robert, not much. Jason G, how's it going? Scott and Jennifer Foster, how's it going? Yes, happy Thursday. Thursdays is probably my favorite day. Not only do I get to do the live show, but I also get to pick up my kids afterwards. So it's pretty good. Pretty good. you know. Mondays is my worst day because I don't really check my computer too much or my phone on the weekends, like Saturday and Sunday especially. Friday I do a little bit. I know I need sticky notes for my sticky notes. I actually have sticky notes on my computer and, like the app, and I keep most of my stuff on there. But when you're getting Paydirt 2 months in advance, it's really gets confusing sometimes, especially once I start changing stuff up. And that's what I do is when I change stuff up, I don't usually remember to make additions or change things. Especially, like I said, if on the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, I don't use my computer much. I try and spend all my time with my kids. So if I make a change on a Saturday or a Sunday, then I kind of mess everything up. But I'm pretty sure it's a half-gram bag. My old memory is starting to click, and I'm pretty sure originally I was going to do this for the review. So of course I answered it, Bryce. I try to answer, as long as I'm not panning, I try to answer everyone's comments if they ask something or say something that needs to be replied to, or even if it doesn't need to be replied to. Hey, well, good luck, Vendetta. Good luck. I know the weather's starting to get really nice for prospecting. So you don't want it to hit those, super highs. And you don't want it too cold where you're freezing the whole time you're in the water, so. But I should be, what is it? I got like 2 weeks. I'm going to be up in Indiana with Brian over Indiana Indiana Prospecting and Gold Paydirt. Indiana Prospecting. I think that's it. Indiana Prospecting. Y'all know who I'm talking about, Brian. So I'll be up there for a day hunting with him. So, and I picked out another place I'm just going to be hunting alone. And we'll have to see how that one is. That one I'm a little worried about because it's got a dam on it. So I don't know if the dam is before or after the property. I know it's supposed to be really close to the property line, so we'll have to see. If the dam's in front of it, it'll be a waste because the gold will have settled before it hits the dam. Unless it's really, really old gold. Hey, Amethyst Angel, how you doing? Yes, Wisconsin Gold Rush. That's what I'm saying. The weather's like right now is perfect. Where you can go in the water. It's that nice, cool weather. So, and it's not getting so hot that you have to keep yourself totally submerged in the water. Thank you very much, Jessica. Thank you very much. Sorry, I was going to say it a second ago and I was reading Vendetta's comment. The Indonesian Paydirt. Yep. Under 110. Hey, LXR. Well, Vendetta, I don't think your weather ever gets nice. Well, maybe in middle winter, something like that. Hey, Bob Fitch, how's it going? Yeah, I've been feeling okay. My back's been flaring up some, but next week I'm going to take it easy. So I'm not going to do too much. I've been trying to cobble together some stuff to take with me for the trip. But, I have a modified gold cube. I've been modifying it, but I just hate the stand. I hate the gold cube stand. It's not working for what I need it to do. So I might end up scrapping that, but I do have a couple other things I'm going to try to bring. And then afterwards, I can shoot videos on how they were made. So if they work. If they don't work, I'll still shoot a video on how I made them. Hey, B Greenie, how's it going? Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. No, I didn't see the Irwin's Paydirt. I just looked at his site like 2 days ago, too. I might have to look for that. Even though I'm not a big fan of Paydirt with platinum, I would like to look at it and just see. I probably won't do a review on it, just because there's no real way to sell the platinum. Everyone buys gold, but selling the platinum would be pretty hard. Trout the sluice I sent you? Well, that one's more of a bucket sluice, Nathan. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to bring it. I actually have, I think, 3 or 4 different sluices I'm going to be bringing with me. And I'm going to bring my nugget bucket. And what else? I think that's about it. But your sluices, I have it in the pile. I have a whole pile of stuff I put aside. But I was really hoping to bring my gold cube, but it just doesn't look like it's going to work. And good to see you're back home, Carl. Good to see. Hospitals suck. Even though I kind of do like hospital food, I'm one of those weird people that likes hospital food. So. Hey, Aiden, how's it going? I know the cat's starting early. I don't know what his problem is. Let me see. Go. There. Tell him to go away. Maybe he'll go away. I don't know what it is. Usually he doesn't start until the end of the show. Because I can't let him in here because he's just going to be jumping everywhere while I'm trying to pan. He'll get bored. Yeah, he'll get bored, hopefully. Because I'm not going to put up with this for an hour. I'll have to chase him upstairs. The thing that sucks is he's got his cat door. I put a cat door in the basement door because his cat litter box. So there's no way to lock him out if I'm coming down here. So, and I couldn't put the door flap on the cat door because it scares him. So he won't go through it. So I had to just have a hole there. Hey Raymond, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. Bedpans suck. Bedpans definitely suck. That's one of the worst things about a hospital is if you would have to use a bedpan. They look so uncomfortable. Never had to use one. I've had to do the little jar thing though. But hey Benzo, how's it going? One of the very many people who put stuff out on Mondays. That's one of the problems. There's so many people now. This community has gotten so big that there's so many live shows now. It's getting, sometimes I'll look and there's like 2 or 3 going on at the same time. So it's getting rough out there. Now you have to pick and choose which live show you want to watch. Hey, Shelly Covington, how's it going? Long time no see. HD Shovelhead. We'll allow you to be on your phone tonight. We'll allow it. Yeah, we talked about last week how bad catheters suck. I think that was last week's conversation, was how bad catheters were. But I'm sure, I don't know which would be worse, a bedpan or a catheter, but I think they both are horrible. So, I mean, I guess if you're hurt, a catheter's better than nothing, or having to use a bedpan or something like that, just because you can just lay there and recuperate. So, hey, Thomas Leah, how's it going? Jeremy Johnson. Make sure everyone, there is a link pinned message above. Follow that link. Go leave one comment. So you can win whatever gold we pan out tonight from BetterPans. Well, I appreciate that, Curtis. Thank you very much. Ken Carbon, doing good. Thank you very much. Hey, Paydirt Getaway, how's it going? Well, it's good to be busy. It's always good to be busy, especially if you're hunting for Sasquatches. Just order the Belmont bucket. Hope it's okay. I think it's one of the better deals. It's funny. Who was it? Someone said, I thought someone the other day, I read something or saw somewhere that someone did really good. Maybe it was one of the comments. I think it was one of the comments on one of my videos where they just got a really good Belmont bucket. So it was like 2 point something grams. Because I was trying to figure out which one they bought, but that's the only one they have, you know. So Vendetta. There's this stuff. I use a special stuff for the cat litter box where it's got pee pads in it and everything. So you just change the pee pads out every 3 days. So you just got to change the cat litter box every day. I hate it. I don't know why I agreed to take this cat. It's one of those things. You want a pet until you have it, then you remember why you don't have a pet. Carl, yeah, doesn't that's just the worst. I mean, it's bad enough you got one person fiddling down there, with the catheter. You don't want them showing everybody, It's like, why don't they just shoot a video of it too? Like, oh, let's shoot a video for YouTube to show how it's done, They seeded it twice. Maybe. I don't know. But, like I said, there's, I like lynch mining, but you have to be really selective with what you buy from them, and you're not going to, there's no real difference between any of their Paydirt. So, there's no purpose in saying, oh, let me get, the XL or the, like the Gizmo XL versus the black Paydirt XL. They're both essentially the exact same material. The gold's going to be the same size. I do like the Gizmos just because you have the chance of finding some, extras in there. But I think their best deal is still going to be all their original bags and things like their Belmont bags. I think those are their best deals. Video would have cost them. Well, that's good, be greening. Good to be digging some dirt. Hey, Ciro, how's it going? And the cat genies I had one of those a long time ago and wasn't a huge fan of them. So luckily I only got one cat, so he's, he doesn't bug me. And his cat litter box is in the basement in a corner pretty far away. So what I need to do is put like a kitchen hood over his litter box that's constantly on, and just drill a hole through my concrete wall. I said your name right, Steven? That's good. That's good. You never know. My name's not easy either. But a lot of names, they start putting those weird, like a D before a T. You never know. And I'm like, oh. Because most people think that, especially when I was younger, used to think it was Dylan or Dylan and things like that. So now, luckily, my name's a little bit more popular, so people know it's Dylan. But when I was growing up, it was Dylan. That was the number one thing. Everyone called me Dylan. I was like, wow, okay. Carl. Yeah, it's not comfortable. I wasn't too bad. When I had mine, it wasn't too bad because then that's when they did a total nerve block on me. So I wasn't really feeling anything. So easy shovel. Yeah, cats can always be messy. Hey, backyard prospecting. How's it going? So, all right, I think we're going to go pan. Again, we're going to be going through some BetterPans. This is their 3/4 pound bag. I'm pretty sure it's got a 0.5 gram in it. I'm like 90% sure, but if not, that means I'm senile and, oh well. Hey, Shelly. Yeah, that's how a lot of people they still do it a little bit, is they ask me if it's spelled Dillon. There's this stuff, I can't remember. It's like Breeze litter, and it's kind of like pellets. And then what you do is it's over a graded litter box. So it doesn't absorb any water. So when they pee, it just goes straight through the pellets into the pee pad. And cats don't like the pellets. So they tend to not want to spend a lot of time in there, which is good. So they drop, cover, and run. And then since they're bigger pellets, they don't really get caught in their feet like cat litter will. So I agree, Chris V. I agree. I've always said it. I think their lynch mining sale thing is a joke, but I think they put themselves in a trap where they can't get out of. It's one of those things, unless they revamp everything, and I think that's what they would have to do, is like rebuild their entire website, make it look different, do everything, shut down for like 24 hours and say, gonna be back tomorrow with a brand new layout, and then drop the new layout with all set prices. So, But it's hard. I mean, if you've been doing sales every single month saying you're doing 40% off, 50% off, 35% off, all these sales, if you come back and you have a legitimate price, like say Gold Bay does, and then you say I'm giving 3% off, people aren't going to run. They're going to be like, oh, I got an email saying lynch mining's 3% off. They're not going to go visit. They're going to say 3%. I'll just wait till the 50% sale. So like I said, I think they put themselves in a really bad place and they just can't get out of it, and there's no real way to get out of it. So I like cats. I'm not a big dog fan, so I like cats. I like the fact that they're independent, you know? They'll pretty much, you can just throw something and they'll just go, they sleep all day. You know, like my cat, he sleeps all day. I mean, all day. And just at night, he runs around the basement tearing it up. So I don't mind. Paydirt getaway. Yeah, that's why I only use dummy email accounts for all my orders and secret shoppers for my orders and things like that. So, but it's funny. One of my dummy accounts that I've purchased things through before, it gets like 1,000 emails a day from all the Paydirt people. It's just crazy. Because it's the one that I'll usually do to like sign up for the discounts and all these things. So I always sign up for everything with it. But it's all like gold related or prospecting related. I like dogs more than people. I like dogs more than most people too, so. And I don't like dogs, so. Yeah, if you get a really good, I'm just not a fan of like the training of the dog. See, that's the problem with me. Is I like dogs when they're well behaved and you tell them to sit and they don't jump on the couch when you don't want them to jump on the couch and all that. I like dogs like that. But if you get a puppy, they're cute and they're wonderful, but then you got to spend all that time training them, and I don't have the patience for that. So, vendetta. Oh, he's got to keep it clean. Got to keep it clean. Keep it clean for the girls. Fish. I used to have tons of fish when I was a kid, but I just don't want an aquarium. You know, I didn't want any pets. Originally I didn't plan on having any more pets, but my kids got so many dogs now that they had to get rid of this cat. So, Wisconsin Gold Rush. So, all right, let me go set everything up. Make sure. Let's pop up the window. Make sure water's all set up so we can get rid of my ugly mug and do some panning. So there we go. Water's all set up. Need to turn off that light. There we go. Big Greenie, no worries. Yeah, I'm hoping I never get them. Hey, Jonathan friend, how's it going? Well, that's good. What kind of dredge? Oh, dredge high banker? Well, that should be fun. A keen? All right. What size pump and
Earn free crypto just by learning about it.
Hey, HD Chevrolet. This is BetterPans, so it's in the title, BetterPans. It's the one I just reviewed Monday. This is her 3/4 pound bag, and I'm 99% sure it's got a 0.5 gram in it. Yes, an eBay seller. So I am here. I'm stuck on my phone again. I'm gonna have to buy a new tablet. For whatever reason, Fire TV has decided, or the Fire tablets are blocking everything on YouTube now again. Carl. So I'm on my phone with chat again while I'm doing the panning. So if I miss a comment, I apologize. Just shout out again. Yeah, I like the bag. It's kind of like Christmassy almost. So, I will say one thing. I didn't mention it in the review because it wasn't with this bag. Because what happened was like I said, I originally was going to do this 0.5 gram as a review. And I had a secret shopper buy this one as well as a 1/4 gram bag. I just had him do this because what happened was, now I'm remembering everything. I had a secret shopper buy this because I won a 1/4 gram in an auction for like $15. Nobody bid on it. So I bid on it with one of my dummy eBay accounts and won it. But then I realized she might have still figured out it's me and a seashell. Well, there you go. Something new all the time. I think that's the first seashell I've ever found Paydirt. But she shipped 2 bags, and neither one was marked, so I wasn't a big fan of that. See some gold already. I see a lot of little pieces of gold. So this is starting to look like maybe some Florida dirt. Some twigs in here. Not too much. We'll see. Nothing really heavy, so we're not going to classify this down. I will say one thing I liked about this was that it looks like cookies should come in that bag. That's right. One thing I will say about this eBay seller is I like the fact that she tells you it's pretty much from other bags of Paydirt by telling you the material is from everywhere. You know, this isn't material that they're claiming, oh, this is Alaskan Paydirt. She's telling you it's pretty much from Alaska, California, anywhere, which pretty much tells you, you know, she's buying Paydirt and panning it out. Need a Samsung. I used to have one. I think I gave it to my kids a while back because I don't really use a tablet too much. So, and Fire's tablets are so cheap, so I bought one of those. But I think I'll have to go back and find a better tablet. Yeah, seashells. I don't know. Maybe it was a special one. I don't know. You never know sometimes why sellers put things in bags. You know, they might put a seashell so you know it was a bonus bag or something. Yeah, no boulders in this bag. So, backyard prospect. Yeah, she used to be, I think it used to be, her eBay name used to be something like Ashley Roberts or something like that. Ashley _ something. And she changed it, which is pretty good. Like I said, I'm not a big fan if you're selling, and she was pretty much exclusively selling Paydirt on eBay. Having easy names, people know who to go back to. I mean, like, I remember this is BetterPans, and I'll remember this is BetterPans in 6 months from now, but I won't remember her old name. I haven't found any cat poo in any of my Paydirt ever. But I do think that's the first seashell. I can't remember another Paydirt where I found seashells in it. I found metal and all kinds of junk. And one time I did a review where it was saturated with diesel. But I think that was the worst bag I ever panned out. I mean, just panning it was making me sick from all the diesel. Actually, I didn't know what it was at first, but then they messaged afterwards and said it was diesel. A little bit of gold in there. Cyril, I can't do that. I'm having a hard enough time talking tonight as it is. I haven't been sleeping much, so it's been... I keep telling myself I need to take a nap during the day, but then I'm not doing it, so... I'm only getting like 4 hours of sleep a night, so... all jacked up thinking about my prospecting trip. It depends. I don't mind river trash in my Paydirt if it's something like if you're buying something and they tell you these are river dredge cons or river dredge material and you find like fishing lures and things like that, I don't mind that. That doesn't bug me because that's what they're pulling out of the river. Vendetta. A dead bee. Yeah. You know, like I don't like organics, but I don't mind it in the Paydirt. You know, it's something natural supposed to be in there. What? I think what was it? It's the guy who does all the scam websites. His original Paydirt it's called like Gold Rush Paydirt or something like that. I did 2 of his bags. One had nothing in it. The other one had, well, first one had no gold in it. The second one had no gold in it as well. But I think it was like a 1 pound bag and it had like a 6 ounce piece of like old railroad tie or something like that. It's just a giant chunk of metal. And it's like, how do you miss that going into a bag? The seashell is just a hello from Florida. Well, there you go. She answered our question about why there's a seashell in there. You know, like if the bag would have been full of seashells, I'd have been like, okay, this is material she grabbed off, threw in some extra beach sands or something. But since there was only one is why I thought it was curious. Well, there we go. More gold showing up. Yeah. So Ashley is in the chat, so if anyone has any questions about the Paydirt, now you know who to ask. Tony beats you to a Paydirt. I don't think, you know, see the problem with a lot of, you know, if you're a big time prospector, you got to think it's the time. You know, it's not worth their time to do because you pretty much have to do it yourself. I mean, if you say, oh, I'm just going to hire 8 people to bag Paydirt for me all day long and, you know, you're going to end up losing a lot of gold. You know, oh, look, I got my buddy ordering a bag. I'm just going to dump an ounce of gold in here for him. You know, you can get people putting nice big nuggets in their pocket before they leave work. I heard some horror stories from Lynch Mining, Rhett over at Lynch, telling about all the people he's busted at, you know, that he's hired. And these are all people that he makes get bonded. You know, like they have to be bonded. So they have to have, you know, good background checks on them and everything else. And he says he said he's fired more employees than he's hired probably. And again, if I miss anything in chat, I apologize. I can only see like 6 lines, so. And that's it. Yeah, so if he hired people to make Paydirt, they would be, you know, minimum wage people people that work the gold mine equipment generally get a lot more than minimum wage. But it's still just not worth it, you know. And you think about it, the risk. It's mostly the risk. He could probably make a ton of money, but the risk wouldn't be worth it. So there we go. Just checking up on chat, making sure I'm not missing. I didn't miss a whole bunch of stuff because I looked away for a minute. Because I do try and watch the chat while I'm panning. Uh-oh, you're getting like Ed now, 25 bags of Paydirt. There we go. Nice little gold in there. Keeps adding up. And almost threw it all. Yeah, I couldn't be bonded. I would never do anything to an employee. I like, you know, but bad youth, you know how it is. Well, that's awesome. LXR sent you something. I wish Patreon would tell you their people's birthdays. I'm gonna have to send them a message if they need to add that feature, birthdays. No, I didn't see LXRs. I've been checking up on my subs. YouTube might have unsubscribed me. Here, I'm going to check really quick. Why didn't I? Oh. Well, that's why I missed it, because it was from earlier today. I haven't gone through today's videos yet. But I definitely will catch that. Hey, Mo Coop, how's it going? And hopefully this show stays up all night. We are getting some heavy storms right now, so hopefully nothing goes down. You know, I use fiber optic internet, and that they just string up one little wire from your house all the way across. And I was thinking, yeah, that's going to get blown down pretty quick. Steve in July. Yeah, they do that. YouTube will do that. They'll come through and remove some. Because it'll be funny. Like, I know what my average, like every 28 days, I get about the same number of members. And you can see how many join and how many leave in those 28 days. And every once in a while, there'll just be a big spike of people leaving. And it's like, yeah, they all chose, today to leave. It's like, yeah, YouTube's just cleaning people out. I got a message the other day that they got unsubscribed from me. And they were like, they thought I hadn't put any videos out in a month. But nope, YouTube just likes to unsub people. I think they do that so people will have to search more, or they're trying to do it to make sure people resub. So hey, JP Ones and more, how's it going? Yeah, it's going to be pouring down rain here as well. It's supposed to pour down rain from right about now till tomorrow morning. Give us like a 1-day break. And then start pouring again. Which sucks because it was supposed to pour down rain like 2 days ago. So I'd have a nice weekend with my kids where we could go bike riding and stuff, but thank you very much, Ashley. You didn't have to do that. I don't think so. It's looking right. Like I said, I don't remember the exact amount of gold that was supposed to be in this because, you know, I'm old and senile. But I'm pretty sure it's a 1/2 gram. And that definitely looks like a 1/2 gram's in there. So here, we'll put it in the blue pan. It is pouring outside. But thank you again, Ashley. Thank you very much. And everyone who donated tonight. Thank y'all very much. I really appreciate that. Hey, Rod Kirk. I used to screen out but I really only screen it out now if it's a lot of material. But most Paydirts now are a pound or less, so it's really not necessary. If there's a Paydirt that's got a ton of boulders, I might, but... And it makes a big racket when you're doing it, so especially when you got the mic right in front of you. $84.40, ouch. Well, that sucks, Brad. Hey, Wheezin' Geezer, how's it going? I've never had any horrible results with lynch mining. I know some people have. I've had a couple people tell me they've gotten absolutely horrible results, but you know, it's probably the same ratio of people that have gotten phenomenal results too. I think the biggest complaint with lynch is always going to be their permasale. Oh, look at you. A little piece of gold trying to sneak out of there. Yeah. Well, usually if I do it, it's only plus 10. And that's another reason why I don't try to classify too much is, you know, you kind of want to see that first big piece and not just it by itself. So does tend to want to all roll around in the pan and make things a pain, but Rod Kirk. It depends on what you're doing. I don't mind. I kind of like all of them, you know. I understand, like, if I was a Paydirt seller, I wouldn't sell anything over 12 ounces just for shipping. You know, the cost difference between, you know, a 1 pound bag and a 12-ounce bag is $4. And that's could be your $4 profit, you know. You can give a lot better deal on a $60 bag if, you know, an extra $4 isn't being spent on shipping. But at times, you know, those $25 bags, if, you know, they're not super expensive, gives you just a lot of material to work through and keep you busy for a while. Hey, Leon Strong of Arms, how's it going? Adventurous Dan, how's it going? Who usually puts bigger pickers in their Paydirt? Usually any seller that you're buying big amounts of, so... Generally, you'll know if you're going to get a picker by how much you're paying. You know, if you're buying a 1 gram bag, I don't think there's too many sellers that you're guaranteed to be getting big pickers out of. But when you start buying the 3 gram bags and up, that's generally when you'll find them. So there we go. Nice little smile showing up. And it is pouring outside. Only 55 likes? And how's it going? Some Missy. I'm never going to be able to pronounce your name, but I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know what's up tonight with the people with the likes. It's a Thursday. They're saving all their likes for all the Friday live shows, I guess. Jonathan's and B Greenies. I mean, there's some out there, but I found pickers in, 1/4 gram bags where it was just that was the one picker you were going to get, and that was it. But I'm talking about if you want to pretty much be guaranteed to get a picker every time, it's generally in more expensive bags. The 6-inch. Yeah, I don't know how much rain we're going to get here, but I know it's just supposed to be, it's one of those times where, you get a ton of rain over like 3 hours. It's supposed to rain for an hour now, then stop for like 2 hours, and pour down again for 3 hours. Hey, B Greenie, it's going to be, it's going to be somewhere around the 19th, I think, of next month. So I think that's around, that weekend is when I'm going to be meeting up with Brian. We haven't picked out a day yet, either Saturday or Sunday. And then I'm going to shoot some video at the place I'm going to, my secret prospecting place. Hopefully. You never know. It could pour rain down there and mess everything up, but, we'll see. I still have to go through all my video equipment, make sure it's all working, which I haven't done, and I shouldn't be waiting, because if I have to fix something or buy something, I need to check. So I got a new audio system for my GoPro, like a wireless lavalier for my GoPro. So I need to test that, make sure it works and all that. There you go, Urban. Thank you that much. Thank you very much. Hey, Draco's Dragons. How's it going? Didn't see your chat comment, but I see somebody else said something. Oh my, Rod Kurt. What is up? Unacceptable. I almost blew that out of there. So here we go. Nice little smile. A couple little nice little bits out of there. It's a bigger piece in there, I guess. See? Barely hear it. Barely hear it. Barely pick it up. But some nice Paydirt. Got a good review on Monday, so I liked it. Definitely should check them out. There's, when you're buying on eBay, there's only a very select few you can buy from, and I would definitely add this to my list for ones you could buy from. So it's pretty nice. Definitely wouldn't complain about that. Thank you very much, Leon Strong. Thank you very much. It was funny. My kids, we were talking the other day, we were watching an MMA fight, and they kept saying goat. My kid's like, why are they calling him a goat? Why are they calling him a goat? I had to tell him what it stood for. Yeah, I like pickers. I mean, even though I'll say it all the time, I love panning out, fine gold. I would much rather have a jar full of pickers than a jar full of fine gold. So, all right, there we're done. Y'all know what that means. Ugly mug time. Hey, Alfster, how's it going? All right. Let me turn the light back on so y'all can see my ugly mug and all the bright lights. Nice little pile of gold right there. I'm pretty sure that's a half gram. Looks like it. I have no idea, Ken Carvin. I don't know what they sell in Carolinas. Yeah, me getting out to California probably wouldn't happen anytime soon. So, if everyone remembers last week's show, just been having some issues with dates and times with the ex. So, because I don't want to take, it's one of those things where if you take away time from your kids by saying, oh, I want to go to California for a week, then it comes back to haunt you later on. I'm like, oh, well, remember that time you didn't go somewhere? You didn't take the kids? So, otherwise, once the kids start school, though, if they start school and I actually end up losing my every weekend with them, that's what I was thinking about the other day. At least that'll be the only good part about that. There's nothing good about it. It all sucks, not having time with my kids. But at least then I wouldn't have to worry about, I have to leave on Monday, be back by Thursday. So this way I can stroll down someplace and do a lot more, Because it's not, where I live is kind of in the middle of some good places. Not the best, but there's some place out there. So there we go. You can't really see the gold too well anymore, since it's in that tiny little screen there. But everyone make sure you go above to the pinned comment and hit the like. And leave one comment so you can win tonight's gold. Hey, Andrew O'Neill, how's it going? Didn't see you in chat. Terry, how's it going? Ted Sharp, how's it going? Wheezing geezer. Yeah, it'd be good to have more people, the more people you can get to post videos saying what they found would definitely make it easier on charging people. So, even though, it depends on where you're at, there's a lot of places in Alaska where you can go to and pan their Paydirt out, and it's not very good. So, hey, King of Coins, long time no see. How's it going? Wanda, how's it going? You're feeling lucky tonight, Zero? Let me go make sure all the comments are being approved and everything while I'm doing this. Hopefully they are. Yep, all in there. There we go, getting some decent comments in there. Everybody's approved. So, who can't win this week? Was it JP and Jason Keith? I think those are the only two people I can remember that can't win. So, I'm sure there was one more in there, but you know, getting old, can't remember everything. No gold in Alaska. I know. Those people are all digging for nothing. How's it going, American Gold Prospectors? Vendetta's doing a giveaway? I think I might have saw something about that. I don't know. I generally don't click on any of the videos that say giveaway. I need to start doing it just to keep up with them. Thank you, Bob's Pistols. I think I missed you earlier in the night when I was saying my highs, because it's the weirdest thing. Like, once people start commenting, when you actually go to it and then you go to the chat box, like when I first go into it, it cuts off like the first 3 or 4 people that said something in the comments. And it always drives me crazy. So, yeah, everyone make sure you leave a comment, and we're going to go pull a name in a minute, and someone's going to win this gold. And I'm guessing about a half a gram, maybe a little bit more. Probably not, a little bit less. So, but again, as always, tomorrow, even though I always say tomorrow and it's never tomorrow, tomorrow I will post up the information on this. I can't find the record, so I don't know what the ROI will be, but I'll at least tell y'all how much gold was in here. So, you know, we can at least do that. So, and then Monday, I will have a review coming out. Who's Monday's going to be? Monday's is Vendetta Prospecting. So, on Monday, Vendetta's Prospecting's video will be out. Next Thursday is what? Patreon Live Show. Yeah, next Thursday is going to be a Patreon Live Show. So, and we'll be giving away some gold then, too. You know, make sure you check in next Thursday. But on Monday, we'll be Vendetta Prospecting. We'll be doing a bag of his Paydirt for a review again. Well, that's good, Brad. You'll have to send me an email at Dylan@MillerProspecting. Let me know who he is so I can review him. 0.567. Yeah, I'm guessing... It moved in his pants. I can't see. I don't have a good angle. 0.55. Yeah, somewhere around there. Frankie loves you. If you want me to send you the seashell with the gold, I will. So if you're the winner, when you email me, ask me for the shell. I don't mind throwing it in there. $700 on 15.7 grams. That's pretty good, Charles Sox. That's over 100% ROI. Huh? At about $60 a gram. It's $900. I mean, gold might have been lower. Gold might have been at 45 when you bought it all, but still looks pretty good. That sounds pretty good. Bob Fitch, how's it going? Alan Gilman, how's it going? So, all right, let me make sure everything's set up, and then we're going to go pull a name. And then I'm going to go watch LXR's video before I have to go pick up my kids while I eat something. So, all right, let's get rid of the panning cam, just so it doesn't eat up all my resources. And y'all ready to do Hey Jason Keith, how's it going? Your package went out yesterday, I guess. Was it yesterday? I think yesterday. Yesterday or the day before. So you got some gold on your way. So, all right. Caught up on chat. Just scrolling through everything, making sure I didn't miss anything. Favorite time of the show, or second favorite. I get to shrink down my ugly mug. So, let's shrink it down, and let's give away some gold. Anything goes. Don't include replies. I don't think I've ever seen a reply in any of them, so, but. 94 comments. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. And again, this was from BetterPans. It was their half-gram bag, so should get about a half a gram of gold if you're the winner. You do need to post a comment in the chat box before the end of the show to collect it. And again, as always, YouTube has nothing to do with this. This is 100% solely on me. So now let's pick the winner. B Greeny. There we go. B Greeny. Good evening and good gold to all. Man, I just can't talk tonight. So there we go. B Greeny. I know he's in chat, so as soon as B Greeny shouts out, he'll be the winner. Until he shouts out, nobody's winning. This is not affiliate. You have to. They actually will. Hey, brother, I was just thinking. I've been thinking about you all day, man. I was like, oh, I need to text him to see how he's doing. All day I've been thinking about you, man. And then I was like, then I started thinking, oh, I don't want to bug him right before my show. So good to see you, brother. Good to see you. And just because of that, get to look at my ugly mug. So. No, thank you very much again. Like I said, I really was thinking about you all day. I was wondering how you've been doing, man. So I'm sure they still have you in those tunnels all weird hours, but I'll probably send you a text tomorrow anyway, just to see how you're doing. Did Big Greeny ever shout out? And someone just say yes once. I don't know if I don't feel like scrolling through them all. I'm being lazy. And I have moderators. Hey, Big Kitch, how's it going? Well, I know Big Greeny's still here because he posted something right before he won. Yeah, I see it. All right. All right. Saw that in there. Thank you, Monty. Thank you very much. And Carl, no luck again. I know. One of these days, and it'll be one of the really good bags. It'll be something where I'm doing where it's a gram, or there'll be like extra gold in there or something. It'll end up being like a 2-gram bag. That'll be the day you win. Yeah, they've been making poor Richard work late. That's no good. So, but congrats again, B Greeny. You're on my short list of sellers to revisit from last year. So, I need to check and make sure you're still selling over at Across the Pond. I think last time I saw it, you were there. Finally. There you go. Jordan just posted his email for whoever wanted it. I probably shouldn't have shouted that out. Now everyone's going to get it. Hey, Guido. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, don't hold it. I'm not guaranteeing you're going to win on that day. I'm just saying if, you keep losing, not winning, not losing, but, because you get to see the ugly mug. So everybody is winning. But, when you win the gold, you just hope that it's a better day. So, and that's what you're waiting for. Thank you again, Guido. And thank you everyone who has tipped tonight. Thank you all. I really appreciate it. So, and thank you, Ashley. That was really, I enjoy your Paydirt. I really like your description. That's very, I said it in my review, it's very rare that eBay sellers have good descriptions. Very, very rare. It's one of my pet peeves about eBay is on how bad not only the descriptions are, but the spelling. it's unbelievable how many people misspell the word pictures on eBay. It's like, I just don't understand how there's like 3 or 4 words that are always misspelled on Paydirt sellers, and it just drives me crazy. I always think that they do that so then they have a way out. If they get sued, they can say, oh, I didn't say pictures, I said pictures, you know. But I really like the fact that you got a good description, so keep that up. Larry, that's a good one. Hey, Jordan, I'll have to make sure. Jordan, hit me up send me a message through Patreon, so your channel, so I can make sure I subscribe. So, because I won't remember as soon as I leave here. That's good. Like I said, I know, it's funny thing is, people always complain like, oh, it's a pain to make a description, but you only have to make it once. You make a description once with 2 fill in the blanks, the amount of dirt and the amount of gold, and then it's copy paste after that for the rest of your life. But so I really appreciate it. They'll spend more time. I've known sellers who went through a different number of bags where they kept trying new bags, but it's like, just stick, pick out a bag and make a description. So it's one of my pet peeves, And the thing is, a lot of people, even a lot of people that buy and that watch my channel, don't worry about the description, but it's to get more people into Paydirt. If you go to a website and something you've never done before, you've never panned out Paydirt before, and you just so happen to stumble on a website that's selling something and they happen to sell Paydirt too, and the description says gold, dirt, and that's it, you're not going to buy it. You're going to say, no. But if you go somewhere and they tell you great detail about what you're going to buy, they'll be like, oh man, I could try this. And they try it and they like it and they start watching my channel and I get one new sub. So add better descriptions, people, so I can have more subs. Ashley, you're saying it is Paydirt you've already panned out or not? Because I assumed it was Paydirt you'd already panned out. I think I said that earlier in the chat. Because it's one of the things that's been going around for years is, there's a lot of Paydirt sellers from Florida. And typically they'll say things like, oh, this is my Paydirt I got from Alaska and I'm selling it. And they're lying, especially like the ones they'll say, so like anywhere in Alaska or Nome. And nobody's flying down from Alaska with, 50 5-gallon totes full of dirt to sell on eBay. If it was that rich concentrates, they would mine it all out up there and just come down with the gold. So, I like the fact that I said in your description that you're getting dirt from everywhere. Easy to assume that it's because you're panning it out. It's not Paydirt you've panned out? Huh. I wouldn't guess that. I wouldn't, like I said, I don't mind either way. It's dirt. I always thought it's funny. There's so many sellers from Florida that sell Paydirt. So many. I don't know why Florida is like the king of selling Paydirt, but it is. Well, good luck, Lazy Fisho. American Gold Prospector. My dirt really comes from no. I mean, there's some, like I said, it's just, you get a lot of wild claims when it comes to eBay. eBay is one where you really have to really judge them and look at them. So, you go to a website, usually it's pretty accurate. Most of the sellers that say they're from Arizona, when you buy it, it ships from Arizona. And there's one seller who was shipping from, I forget where, Oregon or something, that was selling known Paydirt, and that's a reasonable thought to think, okay, they went from there to there, it's not too far. So, but I know there was the one guy selling from Louisiana. I don't think he's selling anymore. I'll have to look and see if he's still selling. But, those are the ones you always have to double check, in my opinion. But Well, there you go, Ashley. Yeah, all that unsearched Paydirt to eBay. Anytime you see the words unsearched on eBay, it means zero. It means no gold. Zero gold. On eBay, I don't think I've reviewed anyone on eBay in a long time that wasn't guaranteed gold. I've pretty much given up on anybody on eBay if they don't guarantee at least some sort of gold. It's just too much losing money if you buy anyone on eBay that just says unsearched, no guarantees, you know. Well, I'm sure you leave whatever gold. It's probably not much. You know, I saw one the other day. What did I see the other day? It was like 25 pounds for like $10. I was like, there's no gold at $10. It's going to cost them. And it was like on the dot shipping. So they weren't making any money. Minus eBay fees, you know, packing tape and everything else. You know, they were making $5 off the whole deal. I was like, how much gold is going to be in there for $5? You know. That's awesome, American Gold Prospectors. Well, if you're in a good place, like as I said, if there's certain people that sell stuff, you just have to always watch everything with caution. Usually on eBay, though, you can tell. You can usually tell the bad ones from the good ones. You know. All right, Donna. Thank you very much for coming to the show. Thank you, everyone. What if it says guaranteed gold? That's still the same as unsearched to me. If they don't specify a specific amount, you know, even if it says, like I saw one the other day, and it was ridiculous. It was, I think, $50 for a bag, and it said guaranteed gold, and when you read the description, it said 0.1 grams. I was like, that's, you know, $6 of gold for $50. It was ridiculous. But at least he tells you the amount, so you can calculate in your head, I'm going to get, you know, $6 worth of gold if I buy this. But anyone that says unsearched or just guaranteed gold or guaranteed nuggets or guaranteed anything, if they don't put a number there, I'm usually pretty cautious of it and I won't buy it. I don't think I've done any. Every once in a while, if it's just something ridiculous, I'll buy it just for the review. But if I wasn't doing this channel, I definitely would never buy anything off of eBay if it didn't have a number in the guaranteed part. Other sellers, you know, like if you see Vendetta puts up a bag that doesn't have a guaranteed amount, or Be Greeny, those I wouldn't be scared of. It's just eBay sellers. So, I mean, anyone that's got a website, generally they're pretty known in the community. So those are the ones that everyone will start bad-mouthing pretty quick if they put up a bad bag of bad Paydirt, you know. But again, Monday, we'll be having Vendetta Prospecting Review up on Monday. And then next Thursday, we are going to be doing a Patreon live show. So I don't know what Paydirt I'm giving away this time. I'll have to look. I think I'm still waiting on the stamp to come in so I can make it all up. You know, and I haven't even figured out the gold or anything else yet. I'm behind. But next Monday, definitely having a review for Vendetta Prospecting because I just finished shooting it this morning. And then next Thursday will be Patreon live show. And if you're not a Patreon member, still come to the show because you can still win. I always give out at least one bag of Paydirt to anyone that's in the live chat. So thank you, William. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You got to have snacks. Even though I have to say, you know, those are going to be very fattening. Is the drive up there and the drive back, the snacks. Beef jerky just adds on the pounds. But I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I still have to make a list of all the stuff I need to bring, like food-wise. Because we're staying at an Airbnb, and you know how those are. Half the time you go there and they don't have forks or something. So thank you very much, Spider Ace Prospecting. Thank you. Will do, will do. And like I said, Ashley, I like your Paydirt. You know, it's one of the very few eBay sellers that I would recommend. You know, my list of eBay sellers isn't very long, since most of them end up making their own websites, like Vendetta. I think last time I reviewed Vendetta, I got his Paydirt off of eBay. I think you're still selling on eBay, Vendetta. But now he has his own website, and I'm sure once he starts doing good enough on that, he'll get rid of those 10% eBay fees. But, you know, there's been a lot of sellers who started on eBay and moved away to their own websites and, you know, did better. But eBay is very short list. I think right now, I only have Vendetta, you, Knifer, 1974. I mean, there's a couple. What is it? Prospector, something or another. I mean, it's a list of like 6 or 7 names on eBay that I would buy from again. And some of them don't sell too often. You know, like Amaze 6, he only sells a couple times a year, so. Yeah, but definitely go check out, if anyone's watching the show still, definitely go check it out. It's BetterPans. I did a video on a Monday, and there is a link in the description to her eBay page. You can see all her Paydirt she's selling. It was some good Paydirt, you know. I definitely like the price. You know, it was good bang for your buck. Hey, Justin, you got here just in the last 4 minutes of the show. Lucky you. You just get to pop in, see the ugly mug, and nothing else. You didn't win the gold. You didn't even get to see me panning it out. Nothing. American Gold Projects. I've seen your stuff. I think I have it in my. I think I've had it in my cart for 6 months now. Because generally, if I see something on eBay, I'll put it in there. I just don't review eBay Paydirt very often. I only do 1 bag a month, maybe. Sometimes none. Well, actually, the most I'll do is 1 bag a month. But I do have yours because I remember from being on Vernon's boat. So. Postage Australia. Yeah. Well, not to mention 90% of which I sent my good buddy Digger, the amateur prospector. I sent him a whole bunch of Paydirt from America that he couldn't get, and it all got seized. It all got seized. So it's hard to ship Paydirt to Australia. It's really, really hard. I'm going to be sending him something soon, and I'm going to try again. But most packages that go to Australia get yanked. So yeah. Well, thank you for hitting the like button. All right, Brian Stevens, thank you very much. I will hopefully see you next week. So, but I think I'm going to get out of here, guys. Go grab something to eat, watch LXR's video, and go pick up my kids. But again, I will have a video out on Monday from Vendetta. I'm doing his 100% ROI bag. If I didn't mention it, I am doing his 100% ROI bag on Monday. I'm not going to tell you the results, but it was guaranteed 100% ROI. And then next Thursday, we will be doing a Patreon live show. And if you're not a Patreon member, you can still come into the chat because I do give away Paydirt. So you can always win something. And yeah, everyone have a great weekend. It's great to see you, Richard. Glad to see you got off work a little early. It's been a while. I missed you. No, and I definitely will be texting you. And HD, if you're still here, HD, if you can remember, tomorrow send me a text. Because I wanted to ask you something, but I don't want to get into it tonight. So tomorrow, anytime if you remember, just send me a text. And then I got to ask you something. So. All right, Wisconsin Gold Rush. Yeah, I'm going to check out LXR in his new video. Check it out. So, thank you, Ciro. Thank you, Sean Sparks and everyone. And I really hope everyone has a great weekend. Hopefully it's not going to pour down rain like it is here. And you can find some good gold. So, then we'll have to. But I will be back on Monday with the review and Thursday with the live show. So, I guess I'm going to get out of here. And thanks, everyone. I will post my email on the chat box. Be Greedy, you have my email, so I guess I don't need to post it. But until next week, thanks, everyone. Thanks for watching. Happy panning. And if you're not already a subscriber, which I'm pretty much sure every one of you are, but someone who might be watching this video later isn't, make sure you hit the subscribe button. So, good night, everyone. Have a great weekend. See you next weekend.